Hi, everyone. So I'm doing 3 quick messages from Spirit for subscribers only. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Um, if you have questions or anything like that, payments are required for those. The information, prices, services, all of that is in the description box. So I will not start just yet. I'm going to wait and see if I get other people. So just hang tight. Ugh, I hate hearing myself talk. I need to turn it down. Hi, Stephanie. I am doing pretty good for the most part. How are you? Uh, I did have it on mute for a second because nobody was in. Well, there's people in here, but nobody's saying anything. Um, so I'll alternate from audio and typed. Just depends on like what my space allows me to do at the time, or I guess also depends on how I feel as well. But oh wow, yeah, it was definitely pretty hot yesterday. Definitely, because I was just taking trash and stuff out yesterday, and cleaning the car out. Definitely hot, and yes. Uh, so right now for you, Stephanie, it's important for you to stay grounded so that you can become one with the universe, and also so that you can stay committed to finishing what you start. And this spirit is also saying to take a leap of faith and be brave. So that is for you, Stephanie. So I'm doing them kind of different this time, but making them quick. So I literally just pulled 3 cards and got all of that from 3 cards. So and this is my affirmation deck that I'm using too, by the way. You can use my affirmation deck as an oracle deck if you want to. I don't really use it that way, but every once in a while I will use it that way. You're welcome. I don't know. For some reason, that's what I felt called to do today. Um, yeah, I'm trying to make it to where, though, I keep the messages quick since they are free. It's some people that and bless their hearts and their souls, and I used to do that myself. I overly gave. Uh, bless their souls because I can't do it. Like I love giving back to people, but it's just I gotta stop at something. So I do try to keep them quick. Hello, son, and yes, you can. Make sure you guys leave a like. I can't see them right now because I don't want to have to refresh my thing, but that is very much appreciated. Um, Son, it looks like you're needing to give yourself a little bit more credit, and also that um you're needing to allow yourself to be human. And what I mean by that is um I feel like maybe some of the things that you do or say you feel like is not normal to other people, or maybe you may feel like other people don't find you normal, but Spirit is saying for you to be free to be yourself and to no longer hold yourself back because of what other people may think. So that is for you, son. Actually, all 3 of the cards that came out for you, literally, I just realized that they actually go together. Like they mean they're the same thing. But that's what I got for you, son. You're welcome. I'm hoping that the power doesn't end up going out because it is like very dark outside, and it's about to be 3 o'clock in a few minutes. So I thought it did rain a little bit, but like it didn't pour. It looked like it was going to storm, but it didn't. Uh, Thank you, son. Um, Mashima. Oops. So right now, for you, Rashima, it's important to become more in tune with your sensitive side, um, and also to express those feelings. Like it looks, I feel like you need to do some shadow work, and then you have. I can't. I feel like once you do that, you start to see more abundance and prosperity come into your life. And I do feel like more people will start to hear and, not only pay attention to what you're saying, but actually hear it and take it into consideration and help you uh, heal it in some type of way. So that's for you, Rashima. Uh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying, I don't think, I'm not at all saying that people that do that don't know their worth, but like, even if you know your worth, you definitely still need to show that. Because and I'm not like bragging or anything, and I don't think I'm better than anybody or by any means, but I know that I'm dealing with like a serious gift, like a very serious talent. Serious is the only way that I can describe it right now. And if you can get paid for something and you're really good at it, as long as it's not hurting people, do it. Okay? That's just some general advice for everybody. Do it. Even if it's doing what I'm doing. Um, Even if you feel like maybe you can do what I'm doing, 9 times out of 10, you can. All you got to do is just start. Just start. That's what I did. Just start. And the more I tapped into it, like cards or no cards, I have information to give. Okay. So just tap into whatever talents you have, even if it's, I don't know, like knitting a blanket or something like that. Do it. The more you do it, the better at it you become, and then you can actually do something with that. Like me, for example, I'm a versatile reader, so I spirit. Now, some people just and there's nothing wrong with this, but a lot of people only just go by cards. Now, for me, I feel like if I did that, I wouldn't make it in this industry. Um, I would have not survived had I just only relied on what cards say. Um, Now, do they help sometimes? Yes, but spirit speaks to me through a lot of different energies, a lot of different just everyday things. Like I get messages in so many different ways, but I know some people assume that people that read cards are not actually connected to spirit, and that's not true. Um, but yeah, my point is, spirit speaks to me in many different ways. Whether I got cards, whether just through anything, and that's also a part of a clear audience too, where you can, at least my opinion on clear audience is energy, and you feel it in anything. Like stuff that a lot of stuff that means something to me may not mean something to the next person. So, for example, I have a pillow in front of me. Right now, it doesn't mean anything to me, but I could look at it tomorrow and I can maybe get a message out of it, if that makes sense. But you just have to try. For some people, though, getting started with trusting their intuition and tapping into those psychic abilities, it starts from them picking up a card deck. Um, Mine didn't necessarily start that way, but I went from doing readings with no cards at all to deciding I'm going to go ahead and get me a deck. And now I have like a bunch of them to the point where I don't have anywhere to put them, um but yeah, I started with no cards completely and finally got me a tarot deck, finally got me an oracle deck, and the rest is history. But I'm not tool dependent, but I'll just use them anyway. I'll just use them anyway. But again, there's nothing wrong with people that are dependent on tools, because again, it helps people get started. I feel like it has helped me in a way, because people probably wonder, because I still wonder that to this day, like how can like plastic and paper, how can this be accurate? And it still amazes me that you can get powerful messages from these tools. um it's, I don't know, it's fascinating to me. The more like, and I've been doing this professionally um almost 10 years. So yeah. And now I've created several of my own decks. Because you probably wouldn't believe, like every once in a while, every blue moon, I guess you could say, I'll go through a phase of where I will question whether I'm supposed to be doing this or not. And that's going to be a part of it too. Like you're going to hit those moments where you're going to feel like this is not something I'm supposed to do. But I feel like that's just, it's a test, I feel like. Because for somebody that's been doing it as long as I've been doing it and as good as I've been doing it, I shouldn't even be questioning that. But as a human, I'm going to anyway. So yeah, when you hit those moments, really, really think about it before you come to a conclusion. Because I'm going to tell you, I've decided to like stop doing this like 12 times already. Not literally 12 times, I didn't count, but you know what I'm saying. And then you got, especially if you are going to be doing this professionally and for other people getting paid for it, people think it is so easy, but it is not. You have entitled people. You have people that just don't understand this realm enough, to where when they get readings and stuff all the time, they feel like it has to be one way and one way only, or else you don't have a gift. It ain't easy. It's not easy. But my point is if you got the talent, whether it's doing this or something else, do something with it. And don't be ashamed of getting compensated for it. Now, I don't know if I ever would have started charging people though. Um, I never, my thing is I didn't get into it for the money initially. So, um, yeah, without a passion for it, whatever it is you're trying to do, you're not going to make it. Okay, so what do we have here? Ugh. Okay, y'all. I'm in here rolling my mouth. And if anybody is talking to me right now, I am not ignoring you. I just got surprised by something. So, okay. I have today is not a bad day actually, but yeah. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to another room right now because, yeah. Anyway. But if anybody wants a free quick message and you haven't gotten one yet, let me know. And I am also offering paid readings. Hello, Kathy. I don't even know if I don't even know if I shuffled that or not because I keep getting distracted with these conversations. And I feel like I'm bringing that up in every single live stream, but oh well, yes. So keep in mind that these are very quick messages. Uh, so for right now, Kathy, you have that there is no right or wrong decision. You are protected regarding or regardless of what decision you make right now, as long as this decision is something that you're doing for yourself is what I'm hearing. So make decisions based on what you want to do, not what other people feel like you should be doing, and to know that regardless of what decision you make, you are protected. So that is for you, Kathy. You're welcome. Now, also, these it might be mostly advice coming through here for these free messages. It might be different for everybody, but um, and I am using my affirmation deck. It's called Love You Affirmations, and it is available for purchase on my Etsy shop and also my Make Playing Cards store. Sometimes I use them as an oracle, but I mostly use them the way I created them, which is intended for affirmations, but I'm using them different for today. Make sure you like the live stream. I appreciate it. It is a form of energy exchange. And trust that whatever message you get is meant for you in one way or another. If it does not make sense right now, it is something for you to reflect on later. Oh, I never did reply to Jill last night, apparently. Oh, I knew she was going to say that. Okay. All right. Dang, today went by pretty fast. Well, for me, it did. I do know because me personally, I don't know. I went to sleep maybe at like one something, and then I got back up at like I think I went to sleep at like 11 or 12 something. Then I got up at 1 o'clock, one something, and then I stayed up for like till like 4 something in the morning. So maybe that might be why today it went by a little bit faster for me. But I still keep waking up early though. It doesn't matter what time I manage to go to sleep. I keep getting up at like 6 and 7 o'clock in the freaking morning. Okay. I also do have some new decks coming in also. I'm back to trying to save money, but decks is one thing for me that I feel like will always be an investment, whether it's my decks or me purchasing somebody else's. Um, so I have how many? I think I got two coming in. There's so many more that I want, but I'm gonna slow down because it's not like I don't have a million of them already, but different decks have different purposes. You can get something different out of having a whole library of decks. Pretty sure I shuffled already, but I'll shuffle again once at least. Now, if I do at some point go completely quiet, I'm probably muted. Um, okay, here we go with that. Okay, so let me know if anybody would like a free quick message from Spirit. They are general, so just whatever Spirit feels like you need to be focusing on, or some advice for you, or whatever wants to come out. But it'll likely be something like that. Hello, Elaine, and welcome aboard. So, for the messages or the free messages, you don't necessarily have to be a new subscriber. I just want to make that note, but just be subscribed. But I do appreciate you for being here and for subscribing. But yeah, if anybody would like a free general message, do let me know. They are very quick. Um, I'm trying to keep them that way anyway. And if you have specific questions or anything like that, those will require a payment. And also, y'all, I am only the messenger, so whatever comes up, I didn't do it. Okay. Um, technically. Right now it looks like you're judging things from the outside looking in. And Spirit is wanting you to not judge a book by its cover. And they are wanting you to know that your prayers have been heard. They are being answered. But just remember that sometimes, in order to get what's best for us, in order to get the best outcome, sometimes the things that you're asking about is not in alignment with what you're supposed to have in your life or what is supposed to make you successful. So for you, it's about um, things you asked for. Yes, they are coming, but there are other things that maybe you didn't ask for that may seem a little harsh from the outside, but I feel like it's going to guide you in the right direction. So that is for you, Elaine. Um, yeah, basically, abundance is coming your way, um, but it may not be from exactly what it is that you wanted, but it is going to be what you need. Just know that some things, some prayers They do get answered, but just not exactly the way you hoped for, but even better, okay? Something better than you could have ever thought about, you know? So that is for you, Elaine. You're welcome. I would I don't know. It's like I want to do something like this every day, but then I feel like it's I also don't come on here to do this all the time because this is something that I feel like you shouldn't consume yourself with every day. So I don't like to just give y'all messages upon messages, because the message, say that I do this every day, the message I give you yesterday, you still haven't really had enough time to reflect on it and do anything with it. So then if I come back the next day and give you another message, you might forget the previous message and just completely disregard it. So I think that way. So that's another reason why I don't just giving free messages out just because I can. It's not just because I want to be paid. But I would do it maybe every day if maybe I got like different people all the time. But I mean, I am getting some new people here, but don't forget to like the stream as well. It is considered a form of energy exchange, so you don't necessarily have to pay to show support. Okay, just hitting the like button, or if you see that I've done a video and I've posted it, commenting, leaving a thumbs up, even just putting an emoji in the comments or something, that is helping me. I am back on the road to trying to get monetized. Okay, I've been on here since what, 2016? 16? I think I started the account that year, but I think I started posting in like 2018, maybe. I can't really recall because YouTube was not where I started. I really wasn't even on social media when I started. So, um, but yeah, I've been doing this, long story short, for a long time, and I gave up on trying to get monetized because every time I got close, they made me start over. So I'm just now trying to get back on it. And I'm not making a bunch of money off of this, y'all, even if I were to get monetized today. But it would be nice to see something. Okay. To see something. Because the only money that I get from YouTube doing this is when you guys send me money for readings. I do have other jobs where I'm doing readings and stuff like that, but it's not really. Okay, what is this? Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm just reading a client's work. Mm, okay. I can say a lot about that. Mm, I have I haven't asked my boyfriend yet if he wants to cuz I know I was talking to somebody in my, I think it was my last stream. Um cuz here and there I'll tell y'all a little bit about my story with him. Um and how if anybody was to be my twin flame, it probably would have been him. I'll say probably because twin flames I never even knew that existed when I met this person and when I got with him. I started finding out more about that type of stuff when I tapped more into my abilities and stuff like that years ago. So but yeah, it was a thing where I had some of you say that y'all would like maybe a Q&A with me and him. Haven't asked him that yet because he's still out of town, so I think I'll just wait till he gets back. Um but I'm sure he doesn't, I don't know. He really don't like to be asked a lot of questions though, so I don't know. But I mean, which at some point I don't either. But we'll see when he gets back. I will, if I don't forget, which I don't think I will, because I haven't forgotten yet. I'll ask him, and what it'll be is just, I mean, uh, not necessarily questions about our relationship, but just questions on the connection. I don't know how to say it. The connection itself, like how we dealt with a lot of different things and how we've overcome it. But whenever the time comes, I will probably make a community tab post and have y'all to send the questions that y'all want to know about me and him as far as um I mean, I guess for like teachable moments type of thing. It's not necessarily to get in our business, but I guess in some way to kind of like help y'all, help other people that may have went through the same things that we went through. Um, but yeah, when the time comes for that, I will make a post and y'all leave questions underneath that post. Still don't know. It'll probably be, I don't know, it'll probably be like a card thing or something. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm getting tired of this stream thing rewinding. I really need like my butt whooped because I get the where I just don't make time to eat. And it's gonna catch up with me eventually, but I need to go to the store, but it won't be right now. To okay. Wow. Hmm. Um, I was going to post on Instagram today too, but I don't know. Let's get the. And eventually, I will be doing a giveaway eventually. I just don't know how I'm gonna do everything just yet, but I have been thinking about it. And I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. Oh, when was that? Oh, that was delivered yesterday. Um, well, yeah, I'm gonna try to see for the giveaway if I can have another content creator, such as another reader, one of my friends, to be a part of it if they can. But I know everybody's pretty busy, so I'll probably not do that for this one. But I don't know what to do with this thing. There's this thing that I won. Again, it was something I say again because I mentioned it before, but in a previous live stream. But it is something that, like, it's nothing I ordered, not even something that I participated in, not a giveaway that I even joined. But I guess she was just picking from who she felt called to, I guess, who's been participating in her posts and stuff like that. It's this art picture that she drew like when she was in high school. And I am grateful for it. Maybe it means something, but I have no idea what I'm even going to do with it, where I'm going to put it. I mean, I accepted it because I don't want to be rude, but like, I don't really know what to do with it. It's more of something that would have meant something to her, and I'm guessing she just wanted to get rid of it. I don't know, but um, I do appreciate it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Like, I have nowhere. Like, it wouldn't really match the aesthetic of what I'm gonna try to do for my office that I'm gonna be trying to build. By build, I mean switching my room into an office. Um, I will keep it. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Um, let's see. I've got to find something to eat. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Okay. Is that the recipe though? Yep. I have a craving for, I don't know why, but chocolate chip cookies for some reason. I'm getting back off of like the sweet stuff. Um which is not hard necessarily for me because I went a very long time without like eating. Of course there's sugar in a lot of things. It doesn't have to be sweet for it to be sugar in it. But I went a long time without having like cake. When I say a long time, like a year, over a year, a little bit over a year. Cake, candy, ice cream. Who is this? Oh, Jill. Yeah, enjoy the peace, but it's too goddamn quiet. Oops, I meant to mark that as red. Okay. There was a place that I got a chocolate chip cookie from online, and while the cookies were good, it looks like they've changed their prices, and I'm not paying $19 for one cookie. Absolutely not. So that's out of the question. I mean, the cookie is like, I guess, a decent price, but then their shipping makes it like $19. Because I was gonna make me a cookie order. I only order stuff like that every blue moon, like cookies or like things that you can eat, stuff like that online. But I was gonna make me a cookie order, and yep, $19 for one cookie. No, absolutely not. I don't care how much money I have. I'm not doing it. I think that if I was like a millionaire or something, I would probably be one of the most frugal because I don't like to spend money. I mean, I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. I've gotten to the point where I mostly just buy what I need rather than what I want. Every once in a while, I'll start buying stuff I don't need, but you know. Ah, that's funny. Why does this thing keep logging me out? I can't ever get live chat requests because the freaking thing keeps taking me out. Availability. Okay, go back to turning it on. And ladies especially. I know men might do it too, but we got to have a conversation about this because I'm getting it's too many clients that are asking the same thing, so I feel like I have to talk about it. Maybe not right now, but and I'm not perfect at all. So when I tell y'all stuff like this, it's not to say that I'm holier than thou or anything like that. But I don't know how to say this. I don't want to offend people, but and I know not everybody does it. So if it's not your shoe, don't make it fit. Do not try to make it fit. Um, I'm just hearing questions like this too much. So when that happens, it makes me feel like I have to then make it a whole thing. So please, and this is only the ones that this will resonate with. Please, 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 please stop giving up your cooter before defining a connection. Now, I would say, I guess some people that define their connection that way, but the people that have been talking to me about it lately, as far as like clients and stuff, they are noticing like they're getting treated differently, but not, it's not necessarily in a bad way or anything drastic, but it is that they are noticeably um, seeing the person pull back or noticing that their energy isn't the same, things like that. And I know you have to try before you buy. I understand all of that. But like after, if you're going to do that before defining a relationship, after that, after the one time, there needs to be a conversation between you and this other person. A conversation. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to be the one to initiate it. And depending on what they say after that conversation, you need to follow suit and act accordingly. But I feel like this is becoming a problem. Like it's always been a problem, but like again, when I start getting the same question by different people over a short span of time, a short period of time, to me, again, we have something we need to address in the collective. Um, so no, I'm not directing this towards one specific person. Again, this is many people coming to me about the same thing at the same time, basically. Because there's times where all of a sudden everybody and their mom wants to ask me about their ex, or they want to ask me about just something that, like, again, I do get questions like that, but it's not back to back to back where it's like the same person. It's different people. So I remember one day there was like I got a bunch of people asking me about again, like their exes are asking me about friends with benefits and stuff like that. And no, there's nothing wrong with friends with benefits as long as you have that established. But I've noticed that most people most people in friends with benefits type of connection, there's one person that has feelings, at least. Feelings are involved by at least one of the parties. Um, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but what I am saying is they're oftentimes not honest with themselves about what they want. They're accepting friends with benefits because that is what the person is allowing, the other party is allowing. In reality, though, they're wanting something else. I had somebody come to me yesterday, and it's confidential, so no names, and I'm not going to be saying like their whole story, but just to give you a snippet of it, they're asking me, they telling me in the same breath that they don't want to be with them, they just want friends with benefits, but then they are asking me if the person wants to commit, and that they want to be with the person. And it's just like, if you're telling me you don't care, I'm not understanding like like why are you asking me this? And again, I don't judge people. It is a part of my job to kind of judge your situations when you give them to me to help you out. But yeah, it's just a thing that I'm seeing too much, so I'm bringing that up. But um if friends with benefits is something that you don't really want with a person, you need that needs to be known. Because not only are you intentionally allowing somebody to lead you on, you're also in a way misleading them. Because the more you hang out with a person, you already have feelings, they're going to get deeper. So you have to be careful with that. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. I will maybe make a whole video on that one day, but I don't know if today is going to be that day or not, but who knows? I mean, if y'all want to see stuff like that, maybe. But back to the free messages. If anybody wants one and you have not received one, all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. They are quick messages. The way that I'm keeping up with if you're subscribed is the fact that if you are able to even comment in the chat, that means you are subscribed. So yeah, I've turned on, when I'm doing free messages, I always turn on subscriber only mode. If I'm going to be doing like just for free messages only for subscribers, that way I know it is only subscribers. Um, I don't know. I want cookies for some reason. Let's see. I mean, I could make some, but the ones that I'm making, I don't want. So I have a taste for something else. Ooh, those look good. I know a place where I can get some really, really good ones, but they have lost me at their prices, their new prices. The cookies are like what? The $5 and something a piece for a cookie is not bad. My issue is their shipping makes it to like almost $20, and I'm not paying $20 for one cookie. And I'm just not doing it. And unless Beyonce is somehow behind the production of this cookie, or in that case, probably maybe would pay more than $20. Um, but even then, probably not. No. Ooh. I just want some good, soft, homemade cookies, but I just don't feel like making them. And I darn sure don't have all the ingredients right now. So let's see. On three. Okay. Probably finna go on mute any moment now since I'm practically talking to myself. But um, in the meantime, I'm just browsing things. Okay, let's look at some ingredients. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. So won't be getting those. Let me see, how long have I been on here? I have been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. Whenever I do in this stream, when I come back, if I come back, because I keep saying I'm gonna come back and then I don't end up doing it because I either just get too tired or it just slips my mind. But um if I come back, I will be doing probably just paid readings. Thank you. Okay. Hmm. I'll give it 15, 20 minutes, see if I get any more people. Because it looks like I do have somebody trying to book a live chat session with me. And I'm going to go ahead and get that done after I get off of here. No problem. Okay, who? Oh, that's just Jill. Alrighty. And that might be why one of my videos got copyrighted. But it's literally a quick second and then I turn it down because I be clicking on TikTok and stuff by accident. Um, hmm. Okay. All right. Now, if I end up getting, well, I'm assuming they're going to go ahead and pay. Every once in a while, I have somebody that will say they want to book and then they don't. But let's just see if they're still going to. And if they are, I'm going to get off and then come back, but probably just only doing paid readings. But you knew what he was saying though, so uh, okay. Mm. Okay, so I'm just waiting to see if they're going to get a live chat or not. I cannot believe it's 4 o'clock already. Like, what? Okay, so I am going on mute for right now. Well, never mind. Hi, Precious. I'm not getting off just yet, but I was gonna put it on mute because I kind of been talking to myself for a little bit, but um, I am still doing the free messages. It's a client that's supposed to be, or I guess they're thinking about booking a live chat with me, and I do live chat sessions immediately after purchase. Unless your payment is pending for any reason, that's the only reason why I wouldn't do it immediately. But if they are going to go ahead and book, I was going to get off for a little bit, but they haven't yet. So, uh, yeah. So yes, these are quick messages, and it's just general. So, for you, Precious, your message is coming across as you needing to reach out to somebody that may have more in common with you than you think. I feel like this is not like a romantic partner or anything, but this would be like a friend or maybe even somebody new that you would meet. It is saying that this is going to help you to get distracted from your problems. This is not saying that your feelings aren't valid. This is you getting acquainted with somebody that could be feeling the same way you are, or you both can help each other like come out of um I'm not going to say a dark place, but like just come out of a I don't know, a spell, I guess you can say. I'm not saying that somebody put a spell on you or anything like that, but yeah, your feelings are valid, and there's somebody that not only do they have some problems that they need to release off of their chest, but it's going to help you with what you need to release as well, and it is going to help you both, you and this person, manifest. So yeah. So needing to reach out to somebody who may need your support in turn can give you support, if that makes sense. So that is for you, precious. Um I'm seeing that twice. I'm not sure why, but yeah. You may have to rewind or make sure you're caught up on the live stream. You're welcome. So if anybody has specific questions or anything, those are requiring payments, and everything's in the description box below. Services, prices, payment methods, everything should be there. Um, let's see. Mm, okay. Hmm. I wonder. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so I'm about to. It might just be taking her a minute, but okay. Okay. Hmm. A client sent me, and mind you, this is a client that I just got like a couple days ago. She got 2 30 minute sessions, one yesterday and one the day before yesterday. And she left me a review to put, I'm going to have to put it on my website or something, but I'm just now getting a chance to read it. And she commented that my prices are fair. The the weird thing is, it's not even weird. I guess people charge what they want to charge, but I have heard of people charging like $100 for like 10 minutes. That is crazy work right there. But hey, if you can get it, I guess. Um, and my 30-minute sessions, they're like $35. So basically, what you're paying for is $30 for 30 minutes, and then the $5 is basically just the service fee. That's how I've done the live chat sessions. Um, but I really only added the extra five mostly because if I just charge $30, especially if somebody's paying with PayPal, I'm not going to get $30. I'm going to get like a few dollars short of that. So that's why I add that extra five for the most part. But interesting. Um, what else did she mention? Let me see. Um, yes, useful advice. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. So it says, I've gotten readings before by many people, and this one is hands down the one. Listen, before I even finish that, everybody is going to connect with somebody eventually as far as readings go. Just like I'm this person connected with more than any other reader. That does not mean your experience is going to be that experience. But with me, I feel like it comes close though, because I'm always giving you something that you can actually use. I'm not just giving you answers. I'm telling you what you need to do to get back on track or to manifest something specific. Um, but yeah, just putting that out there, that just because she had a perfect experience or near perfect experience with me, that doesn't mean that's going to be like that for everybody. And this goes for like any other readers. Like, I hit home for a lot of people, and some people it just depends on a lot of things, but some people you won't, you know. But anyway, so I've gotten readings before by many people, and this one is hands down the one who connected to me the best. First things first, their pricing really is fair for what you get. I'd even go as far as to say that you can't put a price on their okay. You can't put a price on their talent. So what that means, people, is if she had it, I don't know her financial situation, but if I charged more than that, she would have paid it. For example, even if I charged $200 for 30 minutes, which I won't ever do unless like something's wrong with me. If I do that, definitely call me out on that. But yeah, basically any amount, as far as like if I were to charge even more, it would be worth it for her. Okay. I would even go as far as to say you can't put a price on their talents, but we live in a society, so yeah. They have a way of relaying information to you that is so free of bias, which is fantastic because you will hear exactly what it is you need and not want. Now, I'm not biased, and that's what she's saying. I'm not biased, but um, or is it unbiased? Am I using that word wrong? Sometimes I'll just be talking so um no, I'm not unbiased. Okay. Anyway, I had to correct myself. But I'm going to be realistic with you. So if I see something that just don't sound right, yes, I'll do a reading, but like I'm gonna point it out and I'm gonna tell you that don't even sound right. I'm not gonna say it like that, but I will tell you if it's a spade and what you need to do with that spade. Um, I'm not like one of those readers that's just gonna like blow smoke in your ear 24/7. That's just not me. So I I'm realistic. So I am definitely realistic. Although those things that did align a lot in my session, and the response time was amazingly fast. Now I am very fast with typing. Now if I have on nails or something like that, which I rarely wear, that may slow me down sometimes. Um, or sometimes weird things wants to happen while I'm trying to work. So sometimes I get slowed down, but I am a fast typer otherwise. Um, but yeah, she said response time is amazingly fast. Now, also that depends on energy too, because I could feel okay, I'm hearing things. I can feel it could be different for anybody because I may um I'm not gonna say it'll take me longer to connect, but it depends on the energy at the time. So like I may respond fast because spirit is giving you a quick answer, but then other times spirit may not give you a quick answer. But in her experience, it was pretty fast. Um, so that's kind of like a depends on the energy type thing. Um, you may wonder if it's quality info you're getting because of the timing, but I promise it is quality. The reader will also give you useful advice if you request it. Now, I'm going to give you advice anyway. Like I find it hard to do, especially in-depth readings, and not give you some type of roadmap. That's just the way that I work. But you may wonder if it's quality if you're getting because of the timing, but I promise it is quality. The reader will also give you useful advice if you request it, but if you don't need it, know that they really are using their gift to at least let you or to at least tell you the knowledge you're needing. 100 out of 10 recommend. And yeah, so that was her review, and that was her second session with me. Um, yeah, I'll post it on my website at some point. I don't know when, but and then sometimes like when I'm giving like advice, people are automatically sometimes assuming that I'm saying that because that's what is common sense. But no, like spirit will like even spit out cards for you that say the obvious. And unfortunately people don't like that. Some people don't like that, but that's just the way that it is. Okay, so I think I am about to get off. And then I will be back later, but it'll be for paid readings. So I'm going to get off. And I got company anyway, so I will see y'all later.